Alright, so I got 3 games to record real quick. Rubber Duck here. It turns out that we played each other at Star City Games Baltimore. He was on Burn, I was on Lantern. He or she. I was on Lantern. But anyways, so, yeah, that's good. And there we go. Okay, that took a little bit. I think we were talking at this point. All right. So, yeah, it seems like a decent hand. I just need to drop my hand as fast as possible here. I didn't know what he was playing. All I knew is it was tier 1 because he was helping me play test. But it looked like a decent hand. I do think, in retrospective, Smallpox is my weakest card here. Period. Weakest card in the deck. I used the Mystery Bubble because I was trying to build up cards in my hand. So I go to Smallpox, that way I can empty my hand faster to lay out a bridge or a veil and disrupt my opponent's mana base. Unfortunately, it does also put me back a land. So it might have been better if I didn't Smallpox here. That was probably the play, and instead it was probably better to bridge, then Lily, get myself down to 1 card, and then Smallpox. Because I think Smallpox fed into Become Immense here. So I think this game 1 was a misplay on my behalf. So yeah. Yeah, here comes some damage. So now, he's got Become Immense set up. Just needs to play the Pendlehaven and get the mana. Yep, and that's it. So I think, like I said, I think the Smallpox was a mistake on my behalf. I think it was better just to wait it out and then play a bridge, because then he wouldn't have the delve. And then play Lily and make him sack a creature, and then Smallpox. And I would have been able to Smallpox and tutor in the same turn. So I could have, I don't know, tutored for anything. I don't care what. 0 cost artifact, and then Smallpox, and it should have been okay. But again, my misplay. This is going to take some time learning it. So game 2. Yeah, mulligans. It seems like a decent hand. Collective Brutality is really good. So what I figured here is I would Collective Brutality any early creature, and then Infernal Tutor for like anything I need, depending on what I draw. Preferably a bridge, of course, or something of the sort. So yeah, I discard cards. I draw another Brutality as well. So I go ahead and I keep an extra card in my hand, that way I can do that again, kill a creature, and then discard it instant. Do a Lily, I don't need that Herb Org, so I start dropping the hand. And what I really need here is one of my 4 Ghost Quarters. I mean, I got 4 of them. It would be great. And so there's my Ghost Quarter. I just need to last 1 turn. And I should be okay. So I got a Crucible. Yeah, so there's that. So now I can Ghost Quarter the Nexus. And that's about game right there. Yeah, now I'm just Ghost Quartering the crap out of all of his lands. And it gets to the point where now, I Ghost Quarter that so that he's forced to sack the Misty, and then I play the Ghost Quarter again, and Sackway grabs. Oh yeah, he's out of basics, and then I just, now he's out of basics to fetch. So we go on to game 3. Yeah, okay, yeah. All right, so here I'm looking at a Chalice. And I want to get that Chalice on 1, and I have a Swamp on top. if I remember correctly. Yeah. And I have 2 Smallpox here. Again, I think Smallpox is probably my weakest card. If I had taken out those Smallpox for, I don't know, something else, maybe I would have gotten a Chalice earlier. But I did get the Chalice on turn 2, so that's okay. So now I've cut off everything but Become Immense here. Unfortunately, Nexus is going to do some damage to me. I go for the discard, grab that Become Immense. Surgical and Hierarchs don't matter because of Chalice. Yeah. Tries to do the Pendulum again, can't. But I am taking some damage here. This is not good. So I have to Smallpox just to stay alive here. So again, I think Smallpox could be better as something else. I'm not sure what yet. I really wish I had a 3rd land for that Liliana, but I don't think it matters, honestly. Yeah, try to draw into something, and I draw a bridge and a tutor, and I got 1 land left. So I'm going to die next turn to the Nexus. So I think if I had played that game 1 right, I probably would have won that one, and then I did win the game 2. So I think I misplayed there with that playing the Smallpox early. I got a little bit greedy, and really what I think what I should do is probably play the Smallpox, wait to play the Smallpox until I'm about Hellbent or I need to get Hellbent after I've already played everything else that I need to play. So yeah, okay. So that's my Infect matchup, went 1 and 2. And I got a couple other matchups I'll upload tonight too.